Everyone thinks they know how wear works in Counter-Strike. Factory new skin and battle scarred is just scratch up mess. But the Glock 18 Ramese's reach completely breaks that rule. Valve secretly coded the pistol with a hidden tomb phase that only unlocks when the weapon is mathematically destroyed, and in mathematically rigged float trap, a permanent spelling error hard-coded into the game files, and a brand new 60% scratch art using the recent Austin 2025 stickers, and you have one of the most mechanically fascinating skins in the entire game. Today we are doing some virtual archaeology and looking at another weapon that is proudly present in my own inventory. We are dissecting the Glock 18 Ramese's reach to expose why the worst condition commands a premium and how the trade-up math works and what to look for so you would not fail to hit the FAMAS water of Nephthys and how to craft covered tier visual on restricted tier budget. Let's get into it. In the traditional Counter-Strike economy, battle-scarred items are treated as cheap, scrapped-up throwaways. But the Ramese's reach was designed with a highly specific rating 4 patina progressive wear system. It doesn't just scratch the paint, it completely transforms the artwork. As the float increases past 0.45, the golden desert paint and the pyramids on the slide starts chipping away. But underneath, it reveals a hidden, dark metallic, highly detailed silhouette of a lying pharaoh's tomb. On the grip, the background erodes to show skeletal hands surrounding a red eye, and the profile of Queen Nefertiti at the base literally grows a pair of feathered wings. Because of this complete aesthetic overhaul, these high float items, referred to by collectors as tomb phase clocks, are highly sought after by metal-themed inventory builders. It has created a bizarre market anomaly where the absolute worst condition actually costs more over well-worn and field-tested versions. This right here is why Counter-Strike skins are infinitely better than anything in the games like Valorant. The fact that the artist took the time to map a secondary layer of hidden lore that only appears when the gun is ruined is absolute masterclass in digital design. But while collectors are hunting for high float tomb phases, novice trade-up operators are buying up cheap field-tested and well-worn clocks to use at budget fillers. They are trying to hit the classified tier to pull FAMAS water of Nephthys, but what they don't realize is that Valve's internal float math guarantees their contract will fail. The output wear of any CS2 trade-up is governed by this specific equation. Here is what is important. The Glock 18 Ramese's reach has unconstrained float cap that goes all the way to 1.0. But the FAMAS water of Nephthys is strictly capped at 0.7. Because of this FAMAS 0.7 ceiling, if you want to output factory new version, which requires a final float under 0.07, the average adjusted float of your inputs must be strictly under 0.1. Because the clock goes all the way to 1.0, throwing high float field tested or well-worn versions into the contract inflates your average adjusted float. The engine mathematically forces your outcome into minimal wear or field tested territory. To successfully hit a factory new FAMAS, experienced traders know they must selectively source low float minimal wear or factory new clocks. Using anything else is mathematical suicide. Before we get to the sticker crafts, we have to look at classic piece of Valve catalog maintenance. Hardcore lore enthusiasts praise the intricate Egyptian themes of Anubis Collection. The artwork directly identifies Ramese I, the founding pharaoh of ancient Egypt's 19th dynasty, right on the handle. But the official naming of the skin is Ramese's reach. This is a blatant hard-coded grammatical error. The correct singular possessive form for the pharaoh is like it is shown on the screen. With my pronunciation you would not hear the difference anyway. So, Valve hard-coded the typo into the weapon name back in April 2023, and despite multiple major engine updates, they have completely refused to fix it. It's a permanent linguistic anomaly baked into the Counter-Strike database. Speaking of anomalies, let's talk about the current 2026 crafting meta. The community was heavily divided over the recent Blast TV Austin Major 2025 stickers because of their prominent, thick Western-themed borders. But crafters working specifically with Ramese's reach discovered a mechanical loophole. If you take Mongol's Holo for example from the Austin 2025 Major, apply it to the slide of the clock and scratch it down to exactly 60% wear, the game completely erases the controversial Western border without damaging the central logo itself. This leaves a flawless, borderless Golden Khan logo that perfectly hovers over pyramids on the slide. A 4x craft utilizing this 60% scratch trick achieves a cover tier gold on gold visual aesthetic on a restricted tier budget. It is arguably the cleanest thematic craft in the game right now, but in my opinion, this Glock 18 does not need any crafts. It has a lot going on without any stickers, so I will keep mine clean. The Glock 18 Ramese's Reach is a masterclass in hidden utility. It bridges the gap between artistic intent and strict mathematical strategy. It rewards high float collectors with a Thumb Face cigarette, punishes lazy traders with a brutal float trap, and serves as the ultimate canvas for the Austin 2025 60% scratch. What do you think? Did you know about the hidden Thumb Face artwork, or are you one of the people who accidentally ruined the FAMAS trade-up by using cheap field-tested inputs? Have you tried the 60% Mongol sticker scrape yet? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoy digging through the hidden lore and mathematics of Counter-Strike universe, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to open up my inventory and take another look at the fabulous skin. See you in the next one. Bye.